Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another my experience at Walmart video. I'm also going to be replying to comments or any concerns or questions that you guys left in the comments. I was debating on doing this because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but you know what, why not? I know there's some of y'all that are younger or that are looking for something different and you guys want to work at Walmart and you guys are looking at these videos because you guys want to see how it is and what to expect. So why not? I worked there for 2 years, okay? So I have the experience and I have some knowledge. I know things change throughout the years, so if some things that I'm saying have changed and you worked at Walmart, let me know and I'll do an updated video and you guys can help me update some people and help them if they want to choose to have a job at Walmart. So one of the comments I saw was that somebody thought I was lying about the holiday pay. They thought that people do get holiday pay at Walmart. They don't. Look at the comments. Have worked there and we know we don't get no holiday pay. Come on now. The thing is that we get PTO time for working on a holiday and it's not a full shift of PTO time. You know what I mean? It's not 8 hours of PTO time, which it should be since we're not getting paid time and a half for being there on a holiday instead of being with our family like every other place. They choose to stay open and they choose not to pay you time and a half, but they give you a few hours of PTO time, which I'm not sure if they've updated it or how many hours they give now for holidays for PTO time. Comment down below if you work there and you know. But when I was working there, it wasn't many hours because I worked every holiday and I had very few hours of PTO time. So PTO time is basically like if you want to miss a day and you want to use your PTO hours, it counts as if you worked because they're going to pay you. But I mean, come on, people had very few hours of PTO time. Like they worked all the holidays, which is crazy to me. So I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if they've updated that. I hope so. That was one of the comments that I did want to address because people were like, well, this guy commented like, oh, you're lying, I have a friend that works there. We get PTO time for holidays worked. We don't get holiday pay, which is two different things. It's holiday pay is time and a half, PTO time are hours, but it wasn't 8 hours of PTO time that we got for working holidays, okay? It wasn't a full shift of PTO hours, which I guess it's their policy. Every company works different, but like Target and Amazon, they pay holiday pay, so I guess every company does things different. Oh, some people were also saying that you don't get like 4 to 5 points for calling in on a holiday. At the Walmart I was working, in the city I work, in the state that I work, it was like that, okay? I'm not sure how it is somewhere else. They have every different location may have different rules, or state they may have different rules, but when I was working at Walmart they told us you will get 4 points or terminated, basically, because usually people already have points because you know people have emergencies, they gotta miss work sometimes, and sometimes they don't have PTO hours, okay? So it's different. I mean, I can see why you say that. Maybe it's less where you're from. Good for you. I wish it would have been like that for me. I would have called out on Christmas. That was one of the holidays that I did not like to work, and it wasn't Christmas Day, okay? It was Christmas Eve that I worked. Okay, a lot of people are saying that I touch my hair a lot. I'm sorry, it's just a really bad habit. I'm trying to stop messing with my hair throughout the video. And there's this comment, somebody said, I worked at Walmart while going to school. Worst part is every weekend and the shift sucks. Either crazy early, like 5 a.m., or you come in at 2 p.m. or at night. Also, everyone always calls out in my department. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard because some people are not really reliable and then you're stuck doing more work. But you know what? See, like this comment is true. When you start working at Walmart, most of the time you don't get steady hours. You get different hours every day. So I remember when I was starting, I would get 11 to 7, 8 to 5. The worst one was like 2 to 11. I hated that one. It's like you miss all day. Like you're just working all day. That's how it feels like to me. I hate that. I've always hated evening shifts. I don't know why. I just rather do night or morning. It's way better in my opinion. Everybody works different though, but that's just how I think. Yeah, so you really gotta be there a little bit longer, or you gotta, you know, persuade your manager to get you full-time hours and to get you, because everybody starts off as part-time as well, but You gotta persuade them or give them a really good reason, or I hope they like you to give you a steady schedule. Because at first I was working crazy hours, but eventually I was working 7 to 4, which was awesome. I really like those hours. It's like the best. I'll try to persuade them to give you a steady schedule instead of just coming in anytime. Somebody said being an overnight stalker is hard because they expect so much from you in a little time frame. You know what? I've heard a lot about that. I unfortunately never worked in that department, so I don't know. But yeah, I would see people working all day, you know what I mean? And the people that stalk things, they're crazy smart, like, and crazy good memory. Like, they be knowing, like, even me, like, when I would go back and put return because people didn't want them anymore or whatever, I would see that they would be knowing where everything's at. Like, you could ask them and they'll be like this on top of their head, or they had the little machine where they would help you. So they're really nice, you know, those people that be stalking stuff at Walmart. They're really nice. A lot of people will still comment that like managers do favorite people, and it's true. Like, I literally was working and my manager would favorite this girl. Like, this girl would be doing nothing. Like, she would have her doing like little posters or like walking around, because sometimes we would have fundraisers, so she would have her like walking around or like fixing stuff. And there was these two girls and a guy that would always be every time the candy would come in, they would be fixing the candy, putting the candy in its place. That's all they would do. Even with like new products, like that's all they would do. And I was like, damn, like they don't have to like deal with customers like all of us do. They don't have to be in self-checkout like all of us do, because they get favoritism. They try to like change it for a little bit, but like nothing really changes, you know. Once they have favoritism, they have favoritism. Somebody commented that their Walmart was sexist and racist. Thankfully I never experienced that. I saw some comments on that, but I never experienced it at my Walmart. It was very diverse with all different types of races, and as well as ages and all of that, you know what I mean? So thankfully I didn't experience that, and I have experienced it like in my life where people been racist to me, but I'm so sorry that happened to you. I mean, imagine how horrible it could be going into work knowing like you're being discriminated. Somebody said everything that I described was happening at every job. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like I'm just saying my experience, you know what I mean? So also I wanted to say that I do like some things about Walmart. Like, their lunch is an hour and they give you 2 15-minute breaks. A lot of places do not do that with the 15-minute breaks. They probably should, but you know, I love that about Walmart. I also liked how, I don't know, I guess I liked how they paid every 2 weeks, because the checks would be a little bit, feel like they were bigger, you know. I liked how I got like steady hours. The only thing I did not like was during like the winter, they really did cut our hours. Like, some of us were working like literally maybe like 20 to 15 hours a week, and we were full-time. So imagine the part-time people. It was insane. They did favor the people that had like families or they were older, because they had to pay their bills. So like us younger people did get our hours cut off more, but I still had to pay stuff, you know. Like, I still had responsibilities, so it kind of sucked. I don't know if they do that at every Walmart, but there's like the slow season, they call it, and they cut people's hours like tremendously. It's after all the holidays like Christmas and stuff. It happens like January, February, and March. Somebody said that they stopped giving them lunches and breaks. I remember like there was some times where they would kind of like try to skip my lunch, or I don't know if they would do it on purpose, but I would be so mad because honestly I was working, and you know, you're working since the morning, and I'd never have time to eat in the morning, because I mean I would go in at 7, so I would be kind of mad about that. Like, I would make them give me a break. Like, if they wanted to act like they forgot, because there was plenty of times where like, oh, I forgot, or you got too busy, like, okay, well, next time somebody comes back, make sure to give me my break, because a girl be hungry, okay? And yeah, just honestly, you can't let somebody forget to give you a break or lunch, because it is like the law. Like, you have to have a lunch after working 4 hours, I think. yes, especially for like if you're working a full shift. If you're working like almost a full shift, I think it's like 30 minutes, but you need a lunch. If you're not working like more than 4 hours, then obviously you don't get a lunch, you only get one break. But it's not fair that they would skip your breaks or anything, because I'm pretty sure they took their asses to the break room or wherever to go eat and take their lunch. So yeah, speak up about it. Don't let them skip you, and don't let them like treat you less. You always got to stand up for yourself, because nobody else will, especially at work. People are so fake. Like, you would think some of these people or coworkers are cool with you, but they're not. Like, everybody at Walmart would definitely act all funny, like, oh hi Mary, blah blah blah, but a lot of them are fake. I left with a few people that I actually consider my friends still. One of the CSMs, I don't know if they're still called that, but he was like a customer service manager who would help the cashiers whenever there was any questions or whatever. Still a good friend. And there was a girl, well, a lady that was working a self-checkout. If I see her, I'll say hi to her. She's really nice. So there is a few people that were cool, but there were some ladies that would like talk bad about like everybody. Like, it was crazy, and a lot of jealousy and a lot of like hatred towards this girl that was working a self-checkout with me. They would talk so bad about her, even making up rumors that she had STDs, which how would you even know that? And I just found that really like fucked up, you know, and unprofessional. I mean it's Walmart, but like at the same time, like, it's so messy. Like, you're a woman and you're putting somebody else down and saying those type of lies. Like, you have no proof of what you're saying. I just thought it was so messy. But yeah, they didn't like her because she was always in a self-checkout working there. But girl, you do something way easier. You don't even deal with customers. All you're doing is putting away the little candies, and then when they tell you to actually get on the register, you're acting like you're too good for it. Like, girl, you're a cashier. What do you expect? We do all front end. Sometimes we do customer service, sometimes you do self-checkout, sometimes you're on a register. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so confused. I just never understand when people act mad or a certain type of way, but it's their job description. Like, I was never mad to be on a register. I was never mad wherever they put me, you know. I was cool with it. Honestly, I did like self-checkout more, but they would always put me in different places. But they saw that I was really good with the customers and helping them, so they would put me in customer service or self-checkout more than just a register. And I also loved training people, because, you know, you want somebody that's going to be nice and patient to you, not really rude. There was this girl that said, oh, I really don't like training people. I don't know why they would put me to train you. And I honestly don't remember who told me, because when I'm new, I don't remember people's names and faces not that much either. So I didn't remember who told me that, but I remember feeling like kind of awkward. Like, why would they put me with this lady that's like literally hating her existence at Walmart and doesn't want to train me and being super rude to me when I'm new? And the manager, when she heard about that, wow, she was like, who told you that? That's not right. She was awesome. When the manager heard about that, I didn't tell her. I just told another customer service manager. I didn't tell the front end manager. But when the front end manager heard about that, she's like, who told you? Who told you? Like, that's not right. Like, I need to speak with them. And I was like, honestly, I don't remember, and it's not a big deal. And she's like, yes, it is, girl. Like, you're new. Nobody should be making you feel like that. Like, they're supposed to be helping you. You're here to help as well. And I thought she was a great manager. Let me know if there's any specific questions that you guys want answered, and I'll make another video, or I'll reply to you in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.